This 12-year-old boy sued his own parents in court. The judge asked why he wanted to sue them.
ما بقى بدي اياهم يخلفوا.
His name was Zane, living in a place abandoned by God. He had 6 siblings, all crammed into a tiny rental room. The air was filled with dampness, shouting, and complaints. In this home, Zane never felt any love from his parents. For them, survival itself had already crushed every emotion. Since childhood, Zane had to help support the family. He worked at the landlord's son's grocery store, doing everything he could to earn a little money. Yet Zane never complained. He only wanted to escape this darkness with his own hands. But the landlord's son, Saad, had long coveted Zane's sister, Sahar. He often told Zane to bring food home for her. Every time, Zane threw it away, warning his sister not to trust Saad. At night, 8 people squeezed into a 10-square-meter room. When Zane woke up the next morning, he saw blood on Sahar's bedsheet. He quickly washed it to hide it from their parents, because if they found out, they would sell her off to be married. To Zane, this world had no color. His only reason to stay strong was to protect his beloved sister and take her away from this living hell. One day, he returned home and saw several chickens in the house. His father was talking with Saad and Sahar sat between them, wearing makeup. Zane instantly knew what it meant. For a few chickens, his mother had married off his 11-year-old sister to Saad. Zane wanted to rush in and stop it, but his mother held him back. The next morning, he whispered to Sahar that he would take her away. He packed their old clothes, stole some food from Saad's grocery store, and asked the bus driver how much the fare was. But when he came home, his mother was pulling Sahar out to send her away. Zane tried to stop them, but his small body was no match for adults. His sister was taken away by force. Zane chased after them, watching helplessly as she disappeared into the distance. Days later, he saw his father holding a hospital death notice, asking his mother again and again whose name was on it. Under Zane's questioning, his mother finally confessed it was Sahar's. After marrying Saad, Sahar became pregnant and fell ill. Because she had no ID, the hospital refused to treat her. She died at the hospital gate. Upon hearing this, Zane's world collapsed. He ran to Saad's store and stabbed him in rage, but it was useless. His sister was gone forever. Zane was arrested for injuring someone. In court, Saad testified that many girls were married like this, and Sahar's death was just bad luck. Zane's mother broke down, saying she loved her children but poverty had crushed them. For families at the bottom, having many children was their only hope. Maybe one would succeed and save them all, but they ignored their children's basic rights. When his mother came to visit in prison, she couldn't understand why her son hated her so much. Zane just stared blankly at her, as if his soul had left his body, until she said, "I'm pregnant again." Zane's fury exploded. He threw the food she brought into the trash and walked away. In prison, he felt nothing but despair. He called a TV program and said, "I want to sue my parents." In court, Zane said something that moved everyone deeply. "I want people who can't take care of children to stop having them, because when these kids grow up, what will they remember? Hunger, pain, or abuse?" The kindest words I've ever heard were, "Get lost, you stinking kid." The judge asked, "What do you want your parents to do?" Zane shouted, "I want them to stop having children." Public pressure finally brought justice. Zane's parents were punished, and he received the first ID card of his life.